I'm Ian Clark.
I'm Celia Grimley.
And this past week we've had a pretty busy one for the elections. We had the Gazette debate that happened on Tuesday, and last night was the HBK debate.
Yeah,
as well, the candidates had some videos that came out.
Right. Logan came out with a new campaign video. John also came out with a new campaign video, and Adam came out with a new platform video, and it's a little bit interactive, which is pretty cool, so be sure to check that out.
Yeah, Claire also had some new posters come out as well. Logan's platform has been updated, which he promised after talking to students, so you can now check that out. And so the past few debates, the two of them, the Gazette one as well as the very first one, kind of lackluster. All the candidates,
pretty safe.
Yeah, pretty safe for the most part. But then it all kind of climaxed last night at the HBK affiliate debate at Huron.
Yeah, there was a little bit of interaction between, actually a lot of interaction between the candidates. A lot of dialogue, which was really good. It was nice to see them sort of interact with each other and not unless we
got to go at each other a bit more, and it was kind of interesting to see that. You got to see some people's character come out finally, which was really good to see.
A little more pressure too.
Exactly, because it's the last debate. So, first question that they were offered was experience that they had previously.
Right. Yeah, Logan, she was a student events coordinator in high school. She was part of DECA. She got some business experience, and she's a science off, currently in her second year, and a Reds captain in soccer team. So, leadership going on.
Claire, she's kind of been feeding off I have no experience, but I have student experience, and that's all that matters.
And so experience being a student, I think
exactly.
were her words.
So she stuck by that again last night.
And Adam, lots of volunteer experience. He's currently, the big one, he's currently Huron Youth Student Council president, but he's also got some volunteer experience on First Nations Reserve. And he's also worked at Center for Addiction and Mental Health.
John, he has quite a lot of experience. Heads off of charity this past year. He's on the board of governors. He's worked on a campaign team in first year. He's also on council, I believe, too. So, yep. So he got to finally say all the experience that he's previously had. Kind of impressive.
Yeah, pretty good. Next up, they talked about their defining characteristic, which I think we've all heard a little bit about before, but they're staying true to their colors. Logan says she's honest. She says she won't hide anything from you. She wants to tell you everything that's going on. So that's really good to hear. And Adam also went along the same lines, honest and humble, and I think that I've seen that a little bit so far, so hopefully.
Yeah. John said the thing that defines him is that he believes in students, and that's the thing that he wants to get across. Claire said that she's very passionate, and we got to see that last night, whether for better or for worse, that she's very passionate about students, so clearly, again, saw them debate last night.
Yeah, she's very energetic.
Yes, and then John, values, they talked about them too. John says access copyright, OWEEK changes. I know there's a big thing going on right now. There's a petition online even about the changes. So he wants a complete review of OWEEK. So he wants to give more democracy to students. And then Claire says she wants to break down the cliques and increase transparency between the USC and students.
Yeah. Talking a little bit more about their platforms, they were asked specifically about financial feasibility. I think that's been they've had a lot of talk about that just because a lot of they have either big platforms or big platform ideas. Logan said she purposely made her small, and that's something that she's been criticized for, but she was trying to, make sure that her ideas were going to be feasible, and she said that she made a point to make it like a connection between the students, so basically where they can give her their ideas and hopefully she can incorporate them into their platform. And Adam, same thing, he said that he really kept in mind when he was designing his platform that feasibility, sustainability, and I think flexibility were sort of the words that he used.
Yeah, Claire also, she was very proud that her platform was feasible too. And then John came under criticism from Claire specifically about the cooking lessons that he was supposed to be, that he says he wants to have at the Wave, but then he kind of had a good counterattack saying that it was the dream of the chef at the Wave to have cooking lessons for students, and that it is feasible and that it has been talked about.
Yeah.
So he did have a rebuttal for that.
Yeah, I think a lot of them made sure that they made the point that their points had been researched, they had talked to people that would be getting involved, and I don't think that anything is,
Yeah, they backed it up for the most part.
And another one that they talked about was student enrichment, and they're all talking about how they want the USC to be for the students. They want it to be run by students, not run for students. And Logan talked about making, you would enrich the student experience by making it easier and more connection, I believe.
Yeah, word communication has been thrown around a lot through the past debates. So again, that was thrown around a lot last night. So apparently communication is a big thing between all the candidates. Parts where it got heated last night. I just want to talk about that.
Yeah,
it got pretty fun at some point.
Yeah, it did.
So I talked about the cooking lessons that got kind of heated between Claire and John. And then John kind of came under fire from Logan because Change Camp happened past weekend. And she asked why John wasn't there. And his reply was because he was in residence talking with first-year students, and because most people at Change Camp were probably people already involved. So Logan kind of was...
She got a little worked up about that because she felt, John said that these were already people that were involved in USC, and Logan said that she knew someone there that was his first time, and it was her frosh,
so she was kind of upset that he hasn't met her frosh yet.
I think she was questioning his sort of priorities in terms of what students he's targeting, and his campaign is more important than that one student. I think that's something that Logan said.
Another part where it got heated was unpolitically incorrect that happened on Big Purple Couch, as well as last night the debate. Adam was saying that Claire had no vision for the school and for the USC, and she kind of got up in arms about that and said that she does have a vision, that she does know what she's doing.
Yeah, I mean, well, she was talking about she's thinking about the future sustainability, because I think she was talking about the recycling bins, the Dyson blades that she wants. So she is looking to implement programs that will last in the long run, hopefully, into the future. So hence her
exactly,
vision.
she's looking very long term.
Yeah.
Then the big thing also too was affiliates. Since it was at an affiliate last night at Huron, Adam's home ground too, it worked to his advantage.
He's a little bit more confident there last night, I find. I think he was happy to be sort of home, I guess, for lack of a better word.
I'd say that too. And so they're asked about what the role of an affiliate is and what they want to do. John said that he wants to empower them and recognize difference, but also recognize that we're all Western students, whether you're affiliate or main campus.
Yep, I think there was some issue between Claire and Adam about whether Maine students would feel represented with an affiliate USC president. I don't think that would be an issue. We're all students. I think that has been made very clear. They were all asked, interestingly, to name the official mascots of each affiliates, which was really nice. I think Claire was the only one to get it.
I think, no, Claire and Adam.
Oh, they were both, okay, they did both
get it. So, yeah, that was also, they had some fun questions in there
too. And
if
you don't know, Huron Beaver, Russia Bee, and King's Lion?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't know the official names, but that's what it is. So now you know. And then, I just want, overall, what did you think about it?
It was good. It was entertaining. I think it was new to see the candidates question each other's things rather than answering other people's questions. I think that was create a little bit of a different atmosphere.
It was finally good to see them finally, because they've been pretty tame and pretty calm. So now the claws came out last night. For some people more than others. Yeah. At the beginning of the debate and throughout, Logan didn't really seem herself. I saw she's usually really smiley and happy, but at the beginning she was very stern-faced, looked like she was in the zone, ready to go at it. So that's something I noticed immediately. Yeah,
Claire was, she had lots of energy last night, and I think that sort of shadowed Logan a little bit. But it was really good. I like to see it. And the other thing that's interesting too is you go to these debates, but they still get along. When they talk about their campaigns and they talk about this whole experience, and they are all very passionate about this position, but yet they still manage to make jokes and get along with each other.
Yeah, they're clearly all passionate.
They're people.
Yeah, between all their arguments and debates last night, they handle themselves well for the most part. So it was really great to see that. Nothing really too bad happened, but it was really great to see them finally go at it. And the last debate, they really need to set themselves apart, and I think they did that last night. So
yeah. So it is the last debate, but the campaign isn't over. Voting starts next Tuesday, so be sure the 14th. Elections and the 15th. Be sure to check out all the videos on Big Purple Couch, Are Politically Incorrect, and 2-on-1s for more information about the candidates and other interviews that they've talked about.
Yeah, and join us next week on Wednesday the 15th for live election coverage starting at 7 here in the UCC, where we'll be giving you all the live election results, or you can watch our live stream online at westernusc.ca.
One last thing, Pat Soto was the moderator last night, and he wanted to remind everybody of the 2 referendums coming up, the health plan referendum and the dental plan referendum. You can find more information on voteusc.ca.
That's it. So if you want to follow us for more updates about the election campaign on Twitter, my Twitter handle is ClarkIanBPC.
And I'm at Celia Grimley.
So thanks for joining us. Hope this recap has been good for you, and we look forward to seeing you at the election results night.